Welcome to Channel AMAC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested about migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side so once by all the updates and news if you're the first one getting all the insight. Now in this channel we would like to keep you as updated as possible. You may already experience this or receive some sort of email. Now there has been an invitation issued this morning, 18th of December 2023, just right before Christmas. Now no one expected this, and I would like to talk about what sort of occupation has actually been. Well, I don't have the detail yet, but from the industry you probably know a little bit about what sort of occupation has been invited and what you should do for 2024 in order to actually get this skill migration invitation as well. So on the 18th, just right before Christmas, no one expected. Everybody thought that the Australian government should have already been, heading into all the Christmas and things. I suppose after the migration strategy has been issued last week, there has been a lot of angers, complaints and things. So, well, if you're the government, I don't know how many of you have actually written to your local MPs or the federal government, or perhaps the Department of Immigration or Department of Home Affairs, but well, obviously there has been a lot of angers, madness. People are just not happy, not satisfying in regards to the potential changes on the temporary graduate visa, downgrading the age and things like that. So, well, why wouldn't the government of Australia giving the public a little bit of a Christmas gift? So, well, we have just received numbers of our clients, applicants has actually received 189 invitations, which is the best of the best on the general skill migration, by ways that you're not gonna strained by some sort of commitment by any state nomination. So 189, the independent skill migration, is the best way to go. Now I've just got into this the Skill Selects website under the tab of invitation round, just trying to check whether there has been any updating information here. Now it looks like, as you can see, they are still, or current round should be today, but they are still back into 25th of May 2023. So there is no current or the 18th of December's round information being published yet. But what I can tell you, the most of the occupation that has been invited today. Now, first of all, I want to say congratulations to all of you. It's the best thing for Christmas. 189 visa, which is the direct pathway to permanent residency. There's no more commitment to, well, Queensland government or New South Wales or Victoria, whatever the government that is. This will get you straight permanent residency. Now, so what can you do for 2024? Obviously, we have gone through a crazy 2023, whereby in the first half of the year there seems to be some promise from the migration review report, where there's a lot of changes, good things are going to happen, and over the new financial year, when we hit 1st of July, nothing moved, and even the state nomination has been cut. First one was Western Australia, and then the rest of the states and territories being cut 70%, despite there has been a limited number of people being invited through either subclass 491 or 190, but there has not been much going on for the year of 2023 on skill migration. You may agree with me on that one there. Now, we just gone through a migration strategy last week, which caused a lot of, well, obviously a lot of changes is looking towards, and the government is committed to get it done and implement them. And the question is, well, what about the rest of people who are already in Australia? So are you just gonna kick everybody out, which is not fair, unjust, and unfair? So what can you do for 2024? Now, first of all, let's have a look at the general skill migration under the skill independent subclass 189 point test stream. Now, obviously, I've done a specific video previously, but I wanted to just reiterate what you're required to do. Now, bear in mind, there is a potential change on the reform of a point test system. Well, they said in the action plan on migration strategy later 2024. So we still got good half year to go. Now, understand this. There has been a political initiative going on due to the housing crisis. Understand that the current government is trying to fixing it. Now, obviously, housing crisis has really not directly to do with immigration quota, but indirectly it has affected the society and the community in general in Australia. So, and that is the reason 2023 there has been a lot of talks, but not much to be done. Okay, so whether or not the government is going to use up all the quota, which is by skill migration, I think it's going to be at least about 70 to 80,000 numbers of skilled migrants. But it seems to be in 2023, there's, I don't know, probably only less than a quarter, maybe 1/5 or 1/6 quota has only been used. So whether or not they're going to throw a lot of invitation starting from the January and the first half of 2024, we don't know. But you need to get prepared. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. How do you get prepared? Now, first of all, we need to know the eligibility of getting into a point test system stream. So first of all, obviously, you need to get invited. Now, the most important thing is you need to get your occupation assessed. Your skill need to be skill assessed. You need to have a positive skill assessment. A lot of people see the news, they watch my video, and they were hyped up and say, look, I wanted to do this now. But look, if you're not, they only tell us, or they only take actions when they see things happening. Sometimes, well, most of the time, that's too late. Okay? We need to get prepared, even though you have not seen anything happening, because the awards and also this kind of invitation is only given to the people who are prepared. So are you prepared? You gotta ask yourself, do you have a suitable skill assessment? Now that's first thing, because without skill assessment, you cannot get that done. And the other thing is you need to get the competent English at least. Now, I will stress that you need to at least get IELTS 7, not just competent. You need to get a not superior, but the IELTS 7 is the one level up there, fluent English there, so you can get that points done. So you need to get at least 65. But look, currently, the problem with the point test stream is that due to the constraint of the quota has been provided by the federal government, most of these clients are getting invited on score 75 plus, 70 or 75 plus. Obviously, the higher mark, the higher points that you get, the higher chances that you get invited. And plus, if you're not ready, and you probably is planning to come to Australia to study as an international student, pick those courses or pick those occupations that is in the demand list. Now, what are those ones? Generally, they are in the STEM, so science, technology, cybersecurity, all kind of stuff, agri-tech, nursing, medical, biotech, all these kind of, these are predominantly the general courses nowadays. So don't pick just business, accounting, and I think from the migration strategy, the trade courses is gonna be, well, obviously there has been a debate on the lack of skills and numbers in tradesmen, but I don't think that will be an initiative for the government as of yet. So pick those courses that is within the STEM, so science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So those one will be the best fit for the upcoming 2024 skill migration. Anyway, should you have more question, query, more than welcome to leave comment right down below, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.